Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on Hbar. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about Hbar, and once again, this is the 7-day chart. And right now, we're pulling back on Hbar with the rest of the crypto space. And, I look at this as just another buy the dip moment. I know this cryptocurrency at some point is going to take off. It's just a matter of time. This just gives us more time to keep stacking. Then there's this. So 14,000 accounts created on Hedera network in the last 24 hours. I think a lot of things are happening around Hedera right now. People are starting to wake up in the crypto space. And I think that big announcement from Dropp and Fednow was absolutely game-changing, because people that weren't looking at Hbar before are now starting to wake up and realize Hbar is going to be massive in the future. It's going to be one of those cryptocurrencies that can easily give you a 10 to 100x in the near future. You got to remember, Hbar is also an ISO cryptocurrency. It's going to be part of the new financial system. Humans AI blockchain will be used in the Emirate of Ras Al Khaimah, UAE. Now, Humans AI is also built on Hedera. Humans AI and RAK Digital Asset Oasis will use blockchain to create the world's first zone for AI development. AI is growing and expanding very fast. Even Elon Musk says we need to slow down around AI. We can't let it get ahead of humans. So this, I know, is something that will grow year over year as well, adding value back to Hbar. It's official. The institutional adoption of Web3 is here. Recently, we've seen Fednow, major banks, global car manufacturers, and beyond all join the Hbar ecosystem. So let's dive into the past 3 weeks on Hedera. Now, as I go through this, I want you to remember, this is what happened in 3 weeks around Hedera. I look at other cryptocurrencies and there's no growth, no big announcements, nothing. When I look at Hedera and Hbar, the growth is very alarming. I mean, it's expanding so fast. It's absolutely breathtaking at this point. If I was new to crypto and I was coming into crypto just now, at this very moment, and I did even the smallest bit of research on crypto, I could see that Hbar is a true winner. Just look at the governing council, the names on there. That alone should make you invest as much as you can possibly invest into this cryptocurrency, because those names and those companies are the biggest companies out there today. So yesterday, Dropp CC, the micropayment solution built on Hedera, was showcased as a service provider for Fednow, the instant payment service developed by the Federal Reserve. Micropayments are going to be absolutely massive. Every one of us make micropayments on a daily basis. But like I said, this announcement was game-changing. It woke a lot of people up in the crypto space. To celebrate, Saucer Swap Labs announced their updated Hbar and USDC by Circle Pool. Saucer Swap, I remember when this company was new, when this project was just getting going. And I said back then, this is something that's going to continue to grow year over year. We just reached our first year with Saucer Swap, and look at the growth around that project already. That's going to continue into the future. Last week, Galaxy app launched on Hedera, kickstarting the Web3 creator economy. Say hello to NFTs, USDC, tipping, and micropayments, one-on-one experiences with your favorite creators, and of course, decentralization. Galaxy is just getting going. This project is going to be absolutely massive in the future. I like the way it brings content creators and their fans together like never before. Did someone say banking? Hedera Governing Council member Shinhan Bank and SB Group showcased the results of the international remittance pilot with the largest financial institution in Taiwan. That's huge as well, and Hedera is built for remittances as well. That's not all. MTech Inc., the CBDC solution built on Hedera, raised an additional $4 million in funding led by Matrix Partners India. Like I said, Hedera and HBAR are going to be part of the new financial system. How about TradeFi? Hedera Governing Council member ABRDN with $500 billion plus AUM covered its H1 progress. This heavily featured Hedera and Archex X, the real-world asset tokenization solution on Hedera. When it comes to tokenization, that alone makes me want to buy more HBAR. Like I said in multiple videos, tokenization is the next big thing in crypto. You definitely want to be holding cryptocurrencies that are tied to tokenization. What about TradeFi X Supply Chain? Fresh Supply COAU, the largest user of MasterCard Provenance, before its sunset, connected Hedera to MasterCard through its Continuity API. That was also very big. That's going to lead to a lot of transactions as well in the future. Thought that was enough for supply chain. The largest car manufacturer in South Korea, Hyundai and Kia, announced SEMS, the carbon emission tracking platform for the car manufacturing supply chain. That's a huge announcement because everything right now is pushing towards climate change and carbon emissions. And, you know, Hedera is going wherever the money is. Tokenization tied to HBAR. Carbon credits, carbon offsets tied to HBAR. Then you look at healthcare, also tied to HBAR. Everywhere there's big money, HBAR is part of it. That's why I said it's going to make you financial free in the future. It's going to set you financially free. It's just a matter of time. Now, what about carbon credits? The Hedera Guardian featured this Vera Standards document covering how Web3 technology is being used to bring carbon credits on-chain, supported by robust DMRV. Like I said, going after all the money. Before that, Hashport Network, the interoperability solution on Hedera, was featured again by Google Cloud. Hashport, another great project on Hedera. Oh, and by the way, the Google Cloud Web3 startup program with benefits for Hedera builders is open. Together, we're enabling startups to build highly scalable, world-class applications to drive the next wave of industry adoption. And we're going to get big announcements from that as well in the future. More growth, more expansion. Building out the world-class team at Hedera, the former White House open source expert Andrew Aiken joined Hedera as the chief open source officer. It's just announcement after announcement after announcement, and that you know Hedera is built for the future. Then we took a turn to the UAE, Sphera World, powered by Hedera and Quora, the leading Arabic sports media platform in the MENA region, launched their teaser trailer. Even sports tied to HBAR. And back to India, Symbiosis SIDTM teamed with IDS Biz to foster blockchain education and research in telecoms, establishing the Applied Blockchain Center, supporting the government-backed Bharat blockchain network with a focus on Hedera. Then to top it all off, the staking account 0.0.800 was replenished to help enable a more sustainable staking model. But the best part of it all, we're just getting started. Watch this space, Barbarians. And you see what I'm talking about, right? 3 weeks. That's it. And had all that growth with no major price movement. What do you think is going to come in the near future when HBAR has a massive run-up? That's why I keep telling you, you gotta keep stacking. Then there's this. Have you used Play OTZ yet during the FIFA World Cup? The FIFA.com licensed game built on Hedera leverages HBAR NFTs. Congratulations to the Lionesses. And you know, it's little by little, and it's all of a sudden at the same time. What I mean by that is you see little announcements here. Then all of a sudden you get big announcements around that project, how it's growing out and expanding at the same time. Even the projects are building out on HBAR at an alarming rate. Exciting news, Fortress is now extending its support to offer custody and liquidity services for Hedera Hbar. And this is what Fortress looks like. Trust company, payments, crypto, compliance, and custody. And this is going to also lead to more growth and expansion in time as well. $1 million announcement. This altcoin poured millions of dollars to users. The cryptocurrency industry, despite Bitcoins being trapped below $30,000, can occasionally make surprise attacks. One of the cryptocurrencies that made these attacks was Hedera Hbar. Hbar gained a 25% increase in the last week. This rise occurred outside the dynamics of the cryptocurrency industry and was a surprise to many investors. You know, Hbar could take off right now, leaving the rest of the crypto space behind. That's why I always said, when you're down and out and you're looking at the chart and you're seeing Hbar dip down, it doesn't bother me. Because I know at some point Hbar is going to turn around and go in the opposite direction, start to really take off. And I want to be holding when that time comes. I'm not going to sell my Hbar to go chase another cryptocurrency that's pumping right now. Too many people are making that mistake in crypto. Because then all of a sudden Hbar takes off. Now you want to buy back in. But you're buying back in at higher prices. And you're losing money along the way. We are at a time right now in crypto where we need to stay patient and stay positive. Let it all build out. Eventually, you will get financial freedom if you can stay patient and stay positive. With that said, let's get rich together. I'm going to wrap this one up. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.